Good afternoon, my dear 1102 ENC students. Uh, this semester, so far, we have learned about rhetorical research and information literacy in the 21st century. What does it mean to be information literate, and why is it an important skill in the 21st century? First of all, starting off, I believe everybody should have knowledge about information literacy and know what it is, as being aware of what information is right and what information is wrong is very important. For example, in my rhetorical research project 1, I found certain sources that didn't seem as reliable to me and seemed a little sketchy, choosing bias. I was searching for a source that has a good point, a good author, and a reliable source that many people trust. How do you know if you can trust a source? So sources usually have reviews, and if they don't, you also can search up the author and the title and where the source comes from. You also have to know that nowadays in the 21st century, anybody can post something online, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily true nowadays, because there's so much information being spread that it's hard to tell whether something is true or not, especially in platforms like Twitter and Instagram. I always run into stuff that seems like it would be true, but there's no credibility, no sources of evidence, so I end up not trusting it. But your mind processes it and believes it is true at first until you do more research to know that this is fake information. Okay, my second rhetorical research project, I did a similar website, as it had comments, and it talked about the questionability of the DCF analysis. Basically, what the DCF is, it's intrinsic value valuation for finance that many businesses use, or many people use, to know whether a company is worth investing. This source, this website was actually telling us that it has downsides and good sides to using the valuation, but mainly it lacked the fact that it wasn't based upon real numbers and you were predicting what the next 5 years would look like based on their numbers now. So what it was basically telling us, that there are other methods you can use as well with the DCF analysis to get what you were looking for. In that project, I had two comments I chose that were very, very analytical, and one agreed with the article and everything that he said, and the other one was saying that this article is nonsense and is not reliable information, as this guy just made it up. Okay. What is a new idea or concept that you understand now about information literacy or research that I didn't understand prior to starting ENC? I understand so much more about information literacy, and projects such as the Stanford Experiment help me see that there's so much fake information that could be spread just by not showing us or giving us enough information to know enough about the topic. And that really helped me sort of understand that there is more to a picture that is not being told, and a description. So one example, more specifically, the picture with the flowers, saying that it is caused due to a nuclear plant being next to it, but there's no evidence of the nuclear plant being next to it. So we don't know if the plants are mutated because by themselves or just because of nuclear energy being around it. What have you learned about the ways in which social media impacts and how research information should share information and or learn information? So social media is the first place where anybody has an opinion and can talk. So that's where many fake information is being spread. And now I'm actually more aware when scrolling on TikTok or Instagram that some of this information could absolutely be fake information. Nowadays, there's many people saying that you shouldn't drink water because of this, you shouldn't eat steak because of red meat, whatever, but they're never talking about the bad processed foods and all of that. So this sort of creates a controversy why so much people are just saying nonsense nowadays, which is not justified. It's fake information. They're misleading so many people and telling them that this product is bad when in reality, they're just mentioning one bad part that could happen if you're not taking it properly or elsewhere. Thank you so much for listening to me, my ENC students, and this was a great first project.